The difficulty Chelsea have here is that if you're looking for that personality and you're looking for that manager that has that stature, will they work in the structure that Chelsea have prescribed? So that is where they're going to have to try and find the sweet spot. And that is, for me, what makes this so difficult for an appointment.
Who's in the frame, Carvo, do we think then?
I think the person I would go for would be Xabi Alonso.
Okay.
I think, just from the career he's had as a player, all the massive clubs he's played for, he's managed Real Madrid as well. He was forced out by the Real Madrid dressing room. That is a different level of dressing room even to Chelsea's. And I think he would immediately command the respect of the Chelsea players. And tactically, I think he'd be brilliant. So he'd get my vote. But there are lots of other really good managers potentially available this summer. If you speak to people at Chelsea in and around the club, they would say to you, we're in a much better position this summer than we were 2 summers ago when we appointed Maresca. Because when we appointed Maresca, the final shortlist, I think, was Enzo Maresca and Kieran McKenna. At that time, neither of those 2 managers had any Premier League experience. There was also Thomas Frank, Roberto De Zerbi as well, they spoke to. This time round, you've got much more options. You've got Oliver Glasner, for instance. Marco Silva could potentially become available. Anthony Iraola as well. I think they're looking for somebody with Premier League experience, definitely, and or somebody who's managed at a very high level and has a track record of success. They don't want to take any risks anymore. And in the past, I know we talk about the fact that they just want a yes man or they want a coach who's going to do their bidding. They have actually interviewed some stellar names in the past, this ownership. They've spoken to Luis Enrique. They've spoken to Julian Nagelsmann. They've spoken to Hansi Flick. So those kind of appointments were things that they were looking at and they were interviewing and they were having talks. Didn't happen for a variety of reasons. But I think they will aim high.
Those 3 instantly, you think, they sound like Chelsea managers. Nagelsmann, Enrique, Hansi Flick, that's the kind of what you expect.
Yeah.
But I take your point on Xabi.
If Roman Abramovich...
Maybe the Chelsea of old,
Xabi Alonso.
6 years ago.
But they've tried.
Alonso's good. Cesc Fabregas also should be probably on this list of
Too quick early for him?
Well, he's done some pretty amazing things at Como, and he obviously checks the box, the same one that Xabi Alonso checks, which is, it's Cesc Fabregas. Everybody knows who that is, and better yet, he played for Chelsea and was brilliant for them, whereas Alonso didn't quite have that. He was obviously played for Liverpool. So that also, for me, makes some sense.
Well, give it Frank Lampard then.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
This is not.
Don't disappoint the Coventry City fans.
No, I know. I feel congratulations to Coventry City, and if there are fans listening, they've been brilliant this season, and I absolutely hope that Frank, and I'm sure he will, gives them a good solid year.
Interesting about Frank is that he still lives very close to Stamford Bridge.